Alright, so we're going to be learning butterfly extensions. And butterfly extensions look like this. There we go, that's better. They look like this. And when you get good at them, you'll be able to do them this way. But we're going to learn them in steps. That way you learn each version of them as you go along. So, when you're doing your regular butterfly, what you're going to want to do is when they both come down, you can kind of sway out there. You just let your arms go as they come down. Kind of just fly out. Well, what you're going to want to do is when they come out like that, you're going to go into an extension. And we already learned our extensions before with one arm. Now we're going to combine them. So my right arm is making a circle. My left arm is making a circle. And when I do that, I can kind of scoot back down right there. So, like that. And all I'm doing is I'm doing an extension and then letting it fall down. So, and you should be able to do this after you practice a little bit. And remember that when they cross up here at the top, that whatever hand you had in the front during your butterfly, that's the same hand that you want to be doing when you cross during this move. So, for me, my right arm is in the front, so right arm is in the front there. I'm not switching it up, it's just right arm is in the front there. At the top. And down here. And once you can do this, you're now going to cross your arms. And then go back into it. So now we're going to go like that. Right? Cross once, and then stop here. 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 And now we're going to cross twice. We're going to cross once, twice. Once, twice. Or, if we want to count our bottom crosses, we can do that as well. Once, twice. Once, twice. Either way, doesn't matter. I just count my top because it's easier for me to stare up as I'm doing this than to stare down. I feel like I'm going to hit myself in the head. So get it to where you can do this about 3 times in a row without, beating yourself to death with them. And then once you can do it that way, you want to try and do it the other way. Now, for me, when I do my reverse, my right is not in the front when I do my reverse. And that might be the same way for some of you. Some of you it might be different. It's just preference kind of thing. And remember, whichever one is in the front during your reverse butterfly is the same one that's going to be in the front when you're doing your extension butterfly. Right? And if you want to go a little bit further with it, you can actually do butterfly, pendulum, butterfly, pendulum, butterfly, pendulum, butterfly, pendulum. And you can kind of continue this, or you can play with it a little bit. And when you do pendulums like this, keep whichever one is in the front during your butterfly. The front when you do the pendulum. It'll make it easier so that your strings don't cross. So, keep that in mind. I know it looks like mine are changing, and that's just because I keep alternating which hand I'm using. But whichever hand is in the front is typically the one I leave in the front when I leave this. So if I put my right in the front, my right is going to be in the front when I do my pendulum here. Alright? And those are your butterfly extensions.